Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Reviews with Manor.
Today, I will briefly explain the story of the movie Wicked, which was released in November 2024. But first, let's know the characters of the movie and which character was played by who. So here it is. Galinda Upland, Glinda the Good. Witch, played by Ariana Grande. Elphaba Throp, the future Wicked Witch of the West, portrayed by Cynthia Erivo. Nessa Rose, portrayed by Marissa Bode. Madame Morrible, portrayed by Michelle Yeoh. Fiyero Tigalar, interpreted by Jonathan Bailey. Shenshin, portrayed by Bronwyn James. Bach, played by Ethan Slater. Fanay, portrayed by Bowen Yang. The Wizard, portrayed by Jeff Goldblum. Here's the full story of Wicked. Part 1 from start to finish. The movie begins in Munchkinland, where the citizens are celebrating the death of the Wicked Witch of the West. Glinda the Good Witch joins the festivities, but when asked if the Wicked Witch was truly wicked, Glinda begins to reflect on her past. The story flashes back to years earlier when Elphaba is born with green skin, causing shock and rejection from her family. Her father resents her, favoring her younger sister Nessaros, who is wheelchair-bound due to a congenital condition. Elphaba is sent to Shiz University to care for Nessaros, where she becomes an outcast among her peers because of her appearance. At tea, Shiz, Elphaba meets Galinda, later Glinda, a bubbly and self-absorbed student who immediately clashes with her. The two are forced to be roommates, leading to a series of humorous and contentious interactions. Despite their differences, they gradually form a bond, especially after Elphaba saves a fellow student, a talking goat named Dr. Dillamond, from public humiliation. Dr. Dillamond, a professor at Shiz, reveals to Elphaba that animals across Oz are losing their ability to speak due to the oppressive policies of the wizard. Elphaba, horrified by this injustice, becomes determined to do something about it. Her magical abilities, which she struggles to control, catch the attention of Madame Morrible, a powerful professor who offers to arrange a meeting between Elphaba and the wizard in the Emerald City. Elphaba and Galinda travel to the Emerald City together, deepening their friendship along the way. In the city, they are enchanted by its splendor and finally meet the wizard. The wizard presents himself as kind and benevolent, but Elphaba soon discovers that he is behind the oppression of the animals and uses fear and propaganda to maintain his power. He tries to recruit Elphaba to his side, but when she refuses, he brands her as a wicked traitor to discredit her. Betrayed and disillusioned, Elphaba escapes the Emerald City. Glinda, on the other hand, decides to align herself with the wizard, tempted by the promise of fame and admiration. This decision strains their friendship, as Glinda begins to embrace her public role as the Good Witch, even though she privately struggles with guilt. Meanwhile, a love triangle develops between Elphaba, Glinda, and Fiyero, a carefree prince who initially appears shallow, but begins to see the depth and courage in Elphaba. Fiyero's growing feelings for Elphaba cause tension between him and Glinda. Elphaba becomes a fugitive, working to protect the animals and resist the wizard's tyranny. She tries to save Dr. Dillamond, but he is captured and silenced, leaving Elphaba heartbroken. Nessaros, now the governor of Munchkinland, resents Elphaba for leaving her behind and blames her for their father's favoritism. Nessaros's bitterness grows, further isolating Elphaba. The climax of the film occurs when Elphaba decides to fully embrace her outsider status. She steals the Grimmerie, a powerful spellbook, and uses it to enhance her abilities. In a dramatic and empowering moment, she casts a spell that allows her to defy gravity, literally soaring into the sky. This act cements her reputation as the Wicked Witch of the West in the eyes of the people of Oz, even though her actions are driven by a desire to fight oppression. The movie ends with Elphaba determined to continue her rebellion against the wizard, while Glinda remains in the public's favor as the Good Witch. The two women, once friends, are now on opposite sides, setting the stage for the second part of the story. The film explores themes of friendship, betrayal, and the blurred line between good and evil, leaving the audience with a deeper understanding of the events that shaped the characters before the Wizard of Oz.
Stay tuned for more videos. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye!